Hello, I'm Shagun. I'm a correspondent with Down to Earth, and today I'm going to talk about the reasons behind milk crisis that India had been seeing in the past couple of months. India has been the world's largest milk producer for over a century, but recently in the past few months it had been struggling with runaway milk prices. Between May to July, there were also reports of shortages of some milk items like butter and cheese. According to the Department of Consumer Affairs, the average retail price of milk has increased by almost Rs 19 in the past 2 years. A litre of milk now costs Rs 58.41 as against 49.18 in 2021. NABARD, the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, states that the price rise is due to the sharp decline in milk production growth from 5.8% to 0.4% in 2022-23. In fact, since 22-23, milk prices have been a driving force behind overall food inflation in the country. So let's take a deep dive into the issue. According to the government, there were two reasons for the stagnant supply. One, infectious lumpy disease, which has affected 3.9 million cattle and buffaloes across the country and has killed over 0.2 million animals. And second, a rebound in consumer demand following the COVID-19 pandemic. But an analysis done by Down to Earth in August 2023 showed a third reason: a stagnation in the number of high-yield dairy cattle and buffaloes between 2020 and 2022. During the past 2 years, due to lockdown and restrictions on movement, the country has likely missed 16.84 million artificial inseminations. Artificial insemination is a vital technology used to accelerate genetic improvement of breeds that have low productivity. In this technology, semen is collected from a bull which has proven superior genetics and introduced to the reproductive tract of the female cattle. In India, 30% of cattle breeding is done through artificial insemination, which has a significant contribution to improve milk production in the country. According to the Basic Animal Husbandry and Fisheries Statistics 2014 report, as many as 50 million artificial inseminations were conducted across the country in 2010 and 2011. Over the next 10 years, the technology reached more than 80 million inseminations just before COVID-19 hit the country. This means a growth rate of 5.4% a year on average. Now, a back-of-the-envelope calculation shows that at this rate, 173.88 million artificial inseminations should have been done between 2020 and 2022. Instead, the country conducted only 157.04 million artificial inseminations. This is a gap of 16.84 million. A similar analysis on how COVID-19 had an impact on artificial insemination in the country has also been done in 11 states by two researchers with the National Dairy Research Institute. They found that the duration of the lockdown coincided with the favorable breeding season of bovines in India and how semen stations ran out of stock of frozen semen due to breakdown of the supply chain. Dairy farmers failed to get their animals inseminated at the correct time, either due to shortage of frozen semen or due to unavailability of artificial insemination technicians. The researchers agreed that any milk loss because of missing artificial insemination would have dealt a severe blow to the country's milk production, already under strain because of the lumpy skin disease, disrupted milk demand during COVID-19 lockdowns, and a spiraling fodder inflation. To get a more detailed analysis on this topic, please read the cover story linked in the description.